Hey yo, y'all, this is Brian here. Today, talking about the San Francisco 49ers in this one, predicting the game between us and the Miami Dolphins happening this Sunday in San Francisco. I'm excited for this matchup. I hope you guys are as well. It's a little bit sentimental for this one because the Dolphins, they have a lot of former 49er players. We all know Raheem, Mostert, Jeff Wilson Jr., both of them currently with them as great running backs. Mike McDaniel, former offensive coordinator, now the head coach in Miami, leading them to a very good season so far. And yeah, he's changed the culture, changed everything top to bottom, have a lot of great talent, a lot of great coaching. And what else can you ask for a team turnaround? This is from the dark days of Adam Gase and Brian Flores. Now they're going to the positive times with Mike McDaniel, and I'm really happy for him. Hopefully he has a lot of success in Miami, but for this game in particular, let's win this game because I do not want him to win this one in particular. But anyways, we'll be talking about this exciting matchup. This is probably the match of the week, I would say, in the NFL. I mean, when you have two great contending teams in both respective conferences, the 49ers in the NFC, Miami in the AFC, good things are bound to happen. I don't think this is going to be like the 2020 matchup where Fitz magic happened and 49ers were just completely unprepared for that matchup. And we also had the bum Brian Allen who got absolutely destroyed by Fitz magic and what have you. This one, I think we have a much better talent pool, and plus both teams are much better than they were years ago. So I'm excited to talk about this. I hope you guys are ready to listen to what I have to say, and let's just have a good time, right? I'll be having a great Tuesday, nothing too crazy for me. Just making my final picks for this game, and there's a couple of injury reports for both teams, and I'll be talking about that right here, right now. But before I do, per usual, please like and subscribe. That's going to definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share the channel, share this content with fellow Niner faithfuls. If you're new to my channel, again, subscribe. That's really much appreciated, whether you're a 49er fan, Dolphin fan, or just an NFL fan in general. If you like to hear me blabber about football, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Let's get this started. 49ers versus Dolphins. Who is going to win this game? Prediction time. If I'm looking at both teams, very similar in the way that they kind of operate their teams, and it's not a big surprise because McDaniel is from the Shanahan tree, and a lot of things are coming through. Both great offenses, both can run the ball effectively, both have great receivers, playmakers. I mean, you can go through the list right now, the 49ers with all their guys that they have. I'm pretty sure you guys know if you're a 49er fan, been on my channel. The Dolphins, they have awesome talent. Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, the 49ers running backs, ex-running backs, I should say. I mean, top to bottom, wow, they have a great offense. Maybe number one offense. I know it's a little bit overblown, but when you have Tua as a quarterback, he's really developed as a great one. Mike McDaniel and company have done a really good job on getting him to the point where he is a franchise quarterback. I feel like with Brian Flores, he really held him back, and he just was not a fan of his for whatever reason. But with McDaniel as the head coach of the team, he has really embraced him, and you're seeing how effective he has been for the Dolphins this year, minus the big concussions and what have you. Oh man, they were really, really bad. So hopefully he doesn't get any bad hits like that anytime soon for the rest of his career. But yeah, other than that, offense spectacular. Tyreek Hill, he might be getting to 2,000 yards if he just keeps the way he's going. Hopefully he has a terrible game in this one because I don't want him to win this one. We got to win this one big time. But mad props to McDaniel, what he's done with the Dolphins. And the defense, although they've been struggling a little bit, they have been on the come up recently. They do have Bradley Chubb now from Denver. That helps out a lot for them. Actually, they traded a pick that we got for Trey Lance to the Denver Broncos, right? So they use that pick hopefully effectively, and Bradley Chubb could be a very important piece for them in their upcoming playoff aspirations for the rest of the season. But yeah, I'm just so happy for McDaniel. I think he's done a great job so far in Miami, and I know a lot of you guys, we were bummed when he left San Francisco, and he's doing awesome wonders for this team. Robert Saleh, I feel the same about him. It's always sad that they're gone in San Francisco, but they were able to spread their wings and go somewhere else and do really well for their respective franchises. I hope they keep it up, and I'm getting a little emotional right now, but still, love what they're doing right now in their respective teams, and gotta respect what they do right now. But for the 49ers, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do this week. I think they're going to be much improved in the 2020 matchup. I shouldn't compare too much to that because that was like a lifetime ago, it feels like. I think the 49ers are much improved now. Jimmy G, he's not going to be struggling in this game as much as he did in that game. Will he throw a pick? I don't know. Hopefully not. He's been really good at not throwing picks. He almost threw one against the Saints, or did throw one, but luckily got called back for a defensive holding. So hopefully he keeps up the turnover-free football. And that's the big key ingredient for the 49ers to win, is Jimmy G not turning the ball over. But even when he turns the ball over, it's not too terrible, I would say. I mean, he does turn the ball over very early on in the game, and he just plays really well for the rest of the game. I'm hoping some situation like that, if he does get something like that, but I think we're going to be in pretty good shape. I will say bad news for both teams. 49ers losing Elijah Mitchell 6 to 8 weeks. That is just a big bummer right there. I mean, he just came back, played about a game and a half, and now he's out for a while now, probably into the playoffs. If the 49ers do qualify for the playoffs, we do have Mason. He's going to be the backup guy to Christian McCaffrey, but I heard Christian got a little banged up, not banged up, I would say, but he just got a little soreness from his ankles. Gosh dang, this 49er team just cannot catch a break, I promise you. But I think they'll be ready to go for this week. And Mason, I'm excited to see what he can do, and maybe he's able to have a breakout game against Miami. We'll see then. Defensively for the 49ers, we know it's the top defense in the league, in my opinion. Shutout against the Saints. I think that's a really impressive performance. I mean, that's not the greatest offense to do it on, because the Saints aren't really the greatest offense, but to shut an NFL team down to 0 points, that's still an impressive feat in and of itself. So I'm still really proud of this defense. D'Amico Ryans has done an awesome job with what they got, and a lot of great things to look forward to. Eric Armstead, he might be available for this game. It's a little too early to tell as of Tuesday, but maybe by the time it's Friday, we can see, oh, he's going to play some limited snaps in this game. That's what I'm hoping for. He has to get on the field, because then they make a big investment on him a few years ago. They chose him over to Forrest Buckner, and so far, is it working out? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. A lot of it no, because he's barely on the field. I wish he was on the field more often, but it's not just not happening, and that's really disappointing right there. Hopefully a lot of good things can happen. Janoris Jenkins, he got picked up from the practice squad. Maybe that's going to be a big help right there later on. I don't know if he's going to be activated this week, but he could be a big help, because he's a Pro Bowl player, and for him to be a decent cornerback and to pair him up with Charvarius Ward, that's going to be great right there. We need some great cornerback play, especially with this Dolphins team that has Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle just flying all over the field, and Mostert that can run the ball very effectively. Wilson just fitting in like a glove, and with McDaniel, I mean, this is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a really, really tough one. I would not be surprised if this game goes to overtime or gets to the very, very last play. It's going to be a crazy one. So, Kyle Shanahan versus Mike McDaniel. What more could you ask for, right? So, if I had to pick a team to win this one, one more injury. I apologize for that. Teron Armstead, left tackle for Miami. He will be out for a while, so he's not going to be available in this game. Maybe Nick Bosa can have a really big one in this matchup. We'll see then, but too early to tell. But losing your left tackle, we know how that feels without Trent Williams not playing for us in San Francisco. So hopefully Miami can find something good there. They might have to implement the George Kittle thing, where they have to get the tight end to do extra blocking, help out the left tackle against Bosa and company. It's going to be a tough one for them, but I'm pretty sure McDaniel can work something out, and he's a great coach, and he's a very smart man. That's all I know, right? But if I had to pick a team to win this one, wow, I don't know. I could pick the Dolphins all day in this one, but I'm picking the 49ers. I'm sorry. I just got to pick the 49ers every week. I don't think there's been a week that I have not picked the 49ers. I think the one time I picked the Rams last year, and the 49ers ended up winning that one, so I was like, oh, well, I guess I won't pick the 49ers against the Rams anytime soon, but I'm picking the 49ers for this one. I think Shanahan has some good tricks up his sleeves, hopefully, for the offense. D'Amico Ryans is going to call a great game, hopefully on defense, although that's going to be a very tough offense led by Tua and Hill. We'll see what that leads us to, but I want the 49ers to win this one, and hopefully they do. It'd be nice to beat McDaniel and all those other guys that used to play for us, and other coaching staff like Wes Welker and them. They all went to Miami after McDaniel left, so I'm glad that they're doing a really good job over there. But we're going to win this one. San Francisco all day. But yeah, that's it, guys. Please let me know what you guys think about this matchup. Who do you have winning this game? The 49ers or the Dolphins? Please let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. That's going to help me out a lot. I hope to catch you guys up this week when I talk probably about Russell Wilson, because he used to play in Seattle and he's struggling big time in Denver. And that reminds me of a certain quarterback that used to play for us a while back. So bye, guys. Love y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Go Niners all day.